And Cookson have been going so well up in the top 10. Let's see it on board. Well, there he's got no steering, of course. Car digs in, flips over, bang. Lucky not to be injured. Well, that's the board, but the other side of that says OK, and that's what is facing the rest of the field. But that wasn't the only incident. Here's a young man who'd been certainly setting the tongs wagging. Simon Haraway running just outside the top 10, but not any longer, into the pond here. And the former karting ace makes a very muddy exit.
Very disappointed. I mean, I didn't ever expect to come here and be in 10th place. It's only my third rally, but we purchased the car off Stuart Jones recently. We just came around the corner. The call was a hairpin right, long hairpin right. Back end of the car came out, sort of raised up onto one of the ruts on the outside of the corner and just dragged us into the ditch. Just one of those things. I mean, I am a complete novice to this rally and to rallying really, so you know, maybe I'll learn from my mistakes.
One of the outstanding features of Rally Sunseeker is the stage here at Sumley Park, sponsored by Turbo Dynamics. They run through this stage twice. It is a country house stage. The house, of course, owned by the Earl of Normanton, a great supporter of the event and rallying in general. And it's a mixed surface stage, tarmac in front of the house, but quite a lot of tricky loose as well. Here is Will Nichols, still battling for that third place with Stephen Moore. Burton, incidentally, took a little bit of time off on an earlier stage from Marcus Dodd, but Dodd well. And there is Robin Bradford, the voice of Rally Sunseeker, all the way from Barbados to commentate here. And there is a man I'm sure he's getting excited about, Andy Burton. Shelley Rogerson on the notes, and Burton certainly hasn't given up. The gap just about 18 seconds now. Stephen Moore, though, is firmly established in third place in the ex-Gronholm Henning Solberg Focus. And John Ingram now firmly established in 5th place. Might just be able to catch Will Nichols before the end. Go on board with John Ingram.
Into Big Jump Narrow Bridge, left 7. Big Jump Narrow
Great
Bridge,
onboard
left
shots,
7.
you get the idea for this stage. Some big jumps as well, there's one.
100, caution left 4 times, suddenly chicane into left, handbrake. And right 3.
The hay bale barrier. There is the house, and an excellent rally show here to keep the fans entertained. Some hospitality going on amongst some of the sponsoring companies too, and over 20 superb Metro 6R4s on display as young Petch goes through now up into the top 10. Here is David Bogie, though. He is now down in 6th place, but still in the lead of the Mitsubishi Challenge by some 6 seconds. It's all changed there. Sebastian Ling, here he is, has moved up 8th place overall, and now in 3rd place is Ling. Barry between him and Bogie, and it's still very, very tight there. Nick Elsmore dropping back to 4th amongst those Japanese cars. Here is Barry then, 7th place overall. And Barry certainly is going to make his presence felt in this year's Evo Challenge.
Here now, big jump over narrow bridge, sudden 4 left, 100.
There's that big jump.
3 left, tighten sudden into chicane. Tighten sudden into chicane. And 2 right, 60.
Here is Nick Elsmore. And Elsmore just a second behind Sebastian Ling. Big battle going on. Let's head back to service.
Daniel, you certainly stepped it up a pace or 2 in that last loop.
Yeah, we just we were playing around with the suspension settings, and the car was real wayward on the square lefts and square rights, so we tightened up the suspension a bit, made it a bit harder and stiffer. It seems to have worked a treat. Like we were able to go a little bit quicker into it, and the car feels much better.
moved your way up to second in Group N.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot in it now. There's tip for tat the whole time, you know. So we were quickest on the last 3 stages in Group N. So if we can keep that going, we might get a little bit higher up, but don't want to make any mistakes either though.
Seb, it's very close in the Group N battle at the moment, isn't it?
It is. It's a bit too close to comfort, really. But I mean, that's what the Evo Challenge is, and it's really exciting. But yeah, it'd be nice to be a bit further apart from each other. But no, it's very good competition, and all the boys are driving really well, you know. I mean, we feel quite comfortable, but it's just getting the consistency with these stages, because there's so many straights in them and tight corners afterwards. You've got to get your braking points just right, you know. So, but we're coming off stages like 10th of seconds separating us, so it is very hard work.
Well, basically, what's it? You're a second ahead of Nick Elsmore and 6th behind Daniel Barry.
Yeah, so it is close.
Plan of attack for the next few?
I just keep it going, I think, because obviously it's the first round of the championship and we've got to get points, you know. So, I mean, if I can finish third, I'd be happy. But obviously, anything above that is a bonus.
Welcome back to Rally Fever, the Pirelli-sponsored MSA Gravel Rally Championship 2008. Second run through this one, so it'll be cut up quite a bit. Marcus Dodd has pulled away in the lead from Andy Burton now. But the fans were a little bit concerned because the first car they saw coming through was Will Nichols. Now back in 5th place, the man from the Isle of Wight. Second car was, confusingly, John Lloyd, and John was running in 13th place. Where was Dodd and where was Burton? That's what the spectators were asking themselves. Here was the man who'd run in 3rd for most of the day, Stephen Moore, in that 06 Focus. And Stephen Moore making a great debut in this championship. Then came Marcus Dodd, no problems at all, just hung back a little bit, sparks coming off the skid plates. Dodd well in the lead. Bogey though had pulled away from the rest of the Group N competitors. Sebastian Ling was lying in 3rd place, so a good points haul for him. And yes, Burton was still running, and he was going to finish a fine 2nd place, some 43 seconds down on Marcus Dodd. Keith Cronin, number 14 in the Evo 9. Nice smooth run to 12th place from Keith, and a few places ahead of him, Daniel Barry, 7th place overall.
60, turn square right, don't cut. 60, turn square right, don't cut.
Mark Bowens, nice and firm on the notes.
Not far to go now, Danny.
Through from Southern Ireland.
Bump to 50.
What a long way they've come since last year, really picked up the speed. Subarus, yes, there is a Subaru challenge going on. That is car number 25, Alistair Thorburn, and he is leading that category. And Warren Phillips-Kirk finishing in the top 20, reminding us of those great Metro days. Number 20, Neil McCants, and Neil in 11th place overall. There's John Ingram, out Steve Petch with a head gasket failure, out Charlie Payne. Amongst the leading runners, out Stephen Fleck as well.
Mid-over junction. 200 over crest. 200 over long crest, turn left 9 in dip, tidy exit. Left 9 in dip, tidy exit, watch your brake.
John Ingram then trying to get onto the podium. 4th place though will be his.
100. Slowing over long crest, repeat, slowing over
Take
long crest.
a minute, that
60,
penalty off his time,
right 9, fire brake,
and he would have been 3rd. But there's a lot of would have been in rallying. Nick Elsmore then in the Mitsubishi battle throughout, eventually taking 4th spot in that category. And Cathcart, he takes 5th place in the Mitsubishi's 10th overall. Here's the MSR back car, number 33 of Miles Johnston. Miles in the Evo 8. And number 40, Alan Carmichael, in his Subaru Impreza finishes 18th. And meanwhile, a very smoky Andrew Barnes finishes 17th. Let's head to the finish ramp in the centre of Bournemouth. Plenty of champagne spraying to come. Also, lots to look at. The For Your Eyes Only girls, now very much established at the finish of this event. But they've done it again. Andrew Bargery and Marcus Dodd take the victory over Andy Burton in the Peugeot Cosworth. Moore from Ireland finishes third, then it's Ingram, Nichols, Bogey, Barry, Ling, Elsmore and Cathcart. Great way to start the MSA Gravel Rally Championship. And we have to tell you, Marcus has entered the Border Counties Rally for next weekend. Maybe he'll defend that title. But for now, he was just happy to have taken yet another victory here.
For a retired rally driver, not a bad result, Marcus.
Yeah, well, they dragged me out of retirement now and again, but it proved that the old car can do it and the old guy can do it as well, so it was a great day.
We're going to see you out on the borders?
Don't know, we've still got to find some money before then, so if we can get a sponsor before then, we'll do it, or we'll see.
Now, Andrew, it was the second successive year. You must be the good luck charm here.
Well, this is the 6th time for Marcus, so he obviously has a fair idea where he's going. But you know, we had a good day today. It's never easy. I mean, when you look at the times and everything, people think, well, you know, it looks easy. We're taking some good times, but you know, until you cross the finish ramp, it's never over. So it's good to be here.
And how was that last loop?
It wasn't bad. We had there was just a few issues, and it's always tired, you know, hard just waiting to get the car home, you know.
Andy, congratulations, a fantastic result.
Fantastic, yeah, a brilliant day, absolutely brilliant. Never thought we'd get this close to Marcus. I know it was quite a way, but it's a lot for us to get that close.
And it's his home rally, you know.
Yeah, it'd be nice next year. I said to Marcus, I said, you've got to do it next year, because next year we can, a few more improvements and we'll be there.
He has won it six times now, so it's a good job, and your car's gone really well today.
It has, yeah. Yeah, it's faultless except for the last few stages where the manifold broken, then it was going to catch fire, but that was a minor problem. We got through it.
Just minor problem, catching fire, I like that.
Yeah, no, it's good. But next year is the year. And I'm looking forward to the borders now. So we're going to get Marcus doing the border counties now.
I think you need to give yourself some challenge there, and on the Kilda Forest.
Yeah, I don't know, I think Stephen's coming up behind. He was a lot faster today than I thought he was, and that's a lovely car.
I think he's used to narrower tracks, so the wider forest, he just thinks he's got loads of room.
Yeah, well, the borders are narrower tracks, so he'll do well up there, but no, great, had a fantastic day.
Stephen, congratulations, a good result for your first time down here.
Aye, you know, we're finished third, we're more than happy this morning, you know, sort of talked about being in the top 5, so we're happy with third, definitely.
You got used to the stages in the afternoon?
Aye, you know, as the day went on, the stages were very fast, you know, but as the day went on, we got used to driving on them and what way to get a bit of speed on them, get the times.
So you enjoyed it then?
Aye, definitely a good day.
Looking forward to the border counties?
Aye, I think that's more like what I'm used to at home, so hopefully I'll have a good run there.
Maybe get a win?
Well, it's always a first.
And in Group N, and of course the Mitsubishi Evo Challenge, David Bogey had been the man to beat. It had been a tough struggle, but he had prevailed. Victory over Daniel Barry by just a scant 9 seconds.
David, you had a good lead and you did it. You've got the win here. Well done.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm a happy boy tonight, that's for sure. It's been a good day, and no, it's just a brilliant way to kick-start the season, you know. Very pleased.
We're going to see you on the borders, or are we losing you to the Scottish?
No, I'm going to need to come to the border now in the Evo, so we'll see if I can keep the pace up there.
Definitely, and the stages are quite different up there, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're good stages up there, right driver stages, so no, it should be interesting to see where we go.
There's some tough competition behind you.
Yeah, definitely. As I say, you know, all the drivers there today, they pushed us hard, and it's not been easy, but no, it's just been nice going into the last 3 stages. I had 18 seconds of lead, which was quite comfortable, you know, and I just maintained that to the end, so
tonight you can kick back and relax.
Oh yeah, I might have a drink or two tonight.
I'm sure he will. So the celebrations go on into the night. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time on Rally Fever.